everyone, welcome back to Fig&Bleu. My name is Sam, and in today's video we are going to be talking about introductory cheeses. So I have picked out 6 cheeses to share with you guys that I think will please even the pickiest of eaters. These cheeses are going to be a step up from your typical block of sharp cheddar that you might get at the grocery store. These are going to be decadent and creamy in flavor, and they're going to have a good texture to them. So if you want to make the picky eater in your life a cheese lover, just keep watching. Alright, so the first cheese we're going to talk about here is a soft ripened cheese. This is a double cream. It's not a brie though, because it is created differently. This cheese specifically takes about 2 weeks to make, and a brie will take around 8. So it goes through a different process, which basically it's called unfiltration. It basically takes the water out of the milk, so it just isn't classified as a brie, but it's similar. It has this beautiful lining at the top. I love this cheese. I think it's so pretty. This is definitely something on the cheese board that I would keep as is, just like this. Also, another thing I wanted to mention about this is because of the way that it's processed, it has a lot less earthy tones, so it's more of just a salty, creamy, very buttery taste. So this is definitely something I recommend trying if you're not into the brie because of the earthy tones. I would give this a chance. Again, it's just so delicious, so creamy, and I would pair this with a strawberry verjus. I would pair this with fig. You could really do anything. This is like a blank canvas. And then any jam or fruit or honey that you want to add to this is definitely gonna complement it so well. This is, I'm gonna butcher the name, but this is the Fromage de Affinos, and this usually has a different label. My cheese counter must have been out of its typical label, so this is, they just stuck this on here. But all right, the next cheese I want to talk about is this unexpected cheddar. You can find this at Trader Joe's. It does have the Trader Joe's brand. This is a really delicious aged cheddar. It has those beautiful little crystallites in it. I always say crystallites. I can't remember the exact word for it, but you get that little tang and that little bite as you're chewing into it. So this cheese is aged. It does crumble, but it kind of tastes like a mix of Parmesan and cheddar. So this is very flavorful for cheddar, but it's not an unpleasant, overly aged flavor, if you will. It's really good. It's salty though, so I would suggest pairing it with something sweet. Next, we have everybody's favorite goat cheese, and this is the blueberry vanilla goat cheese. This one you can also find at Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's brand. It's basically a vanilla goat cheese, and then it has tiny blueberries all over it. We used this in my last video, if you guys remember. This is a really good introductory goat cheese because the sweetness of the vanilla and the blueberries really balance the tang of the goat cheese. That's typically something that people don't like about goat cheese, and for me, I don't like goat cheese because of how like tangy it can get. It can almost feel a little gritty in the mouth. So I really like this one because of how sweet it is. It kind of tames down that tang of the goat. All right, so if you want something a little bit different than just your plain old cheddar, I recommend this Havarti. So this is a dill Havarti, again from Trader Joe's. You can kind of get this style Havarti at many different grocery stores though. There's another brand, I'll have to link it down below for you guys, that makes a really good dill Havarti, and then a horseradish and chive one as well. But this is just a really good all-around snacking cheese. It has a really good dill flavor. Sometimes dill can be overpowering, but this one is done really nice. I like the texture of it. It can be melted down. It's creamy and it is delicious. All right, the next cheese I want to talk about is this Royal Grand Cru from Beemster. This is a beautiful aged Gouda. You can find this at Kowalski's, Trader Joe's. I've seen this at Lunds & Byerly. and it's a really good aged Gouda. So this is aged for 12 months. It has a really rich flavor. I definitely recommend going for an aged Gouda. How many times can I say aged though? Seriously. I definitely recommend going for an aged Gouda over a young Gouda, just because a young Gouda can be so similar to Havarti or most Cheddars in texture. And this just had, like, the older the Gouda is, the more rich and creamy the flavor is, despite it being a crumbly cheese. It's kind of interesting, but I really like this. I highly recommend trying this one. Okay, and the last cheese I want to talk about, I don't have it packaged, sorry. I had to eat some, but this is a Bella Vitano cheese, and this one specifically is soaked in Merlot, so you can see the deep purple rind up here. That's where all the wine flavor is going to be. This company is out of Wisconsin, and this is their top selling cheese. They have a lot of different varieties, so you can get a Tennessee whiskey, you can get a garlic and herb. They have a huge variety. This is a nutty, fruity flavored cheese. It is like a blend of cheddar and Parmesan. I'll bring it a little bit closer for you guys. Hopefully it'll focus. It's just a really beautiful, delicious cheese. So this is a really good snacking cheese. I would recommend, well, any of these, honestly, you could just cut up and then snack on them as is. They're so good that you don't even have to pair them with anything. But this is definitely one of those that I could just eat this whole chunk by itself. It's really delicious. All right, and there you have it. These are my top 6 choices for introductory cheeses if you are just getting into cheese. These are all full of flavor, they have great texture, but they're not gonna scare anyone off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below on which one you would like to try, or if you have tried these, which one is your favorite. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.